Thomas here, and today we're going to talk about the much anticipated and very popular Tropic Marin All-For-Reef powder. So for those who have been chomping at the bit to get the most affordable format of dosing a one-part additive to cover your corals' calcium, alkalinity, magnesium, and trace element needs, you got to hold on tight, because also there's an even bigger one. All-For-Reef is, by all accounts, that unicorn of supplements reefers have been wishing for since the dawn of reef keeping. A single liquid additive that covers calcium and alkalinity and magnesium as well as trace elements, but naturally it isn't one of the cheapest options. However, it is one of the simplest and easiest to use, especially for new reef keepers. So now we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. Tropic Marin does something super awesome and provides BRS with the DIY recipe for making the already legendary All-For-Reef, which was and still is a huge advantage, giving reefers the ability to make a much more affordable version of their All-For-Reef by mixing up 4 separate components at home. Apparently, Tropic Marin didn't think those savings were quite enough because they decided to go ahead and come out with their dry version of All-For-Reef. I don't think it could really get any simpler than this. Instead of mixing up 2 powders and 2 liquids, you can now mix up All-For-Reef at home using a single dry powder. Not only does that make it super simple, but it works out to be even more affordable. So, let's break it down. Assuming that we're buying the largest sizes of these different types of All-For-Reef for the maximum savings, the original All-For-Reef liquid comes in at just under $37 per liter, while the DIY All-For-Reef is notably more affordable at only $12.19 per liter. But here's the crazy part, Tropic Marin's All-For-Reef powder slides in well under that at just $6.84 per liter, which is just nuts. For all those reefers out there who are looking to dose a single one-part additive to keep things really simple, this has got to be one of the best and most affordable options out there. Like I mentioned earlier, mixing up a batch of this All-For-Reef is easy as pie. Step 1, grab a clean container. I like to use Pyrex glass whenever possible, and fill it with 1 liter of RODI or distilled water. Room temperature is just fine, but if you use warm water, the powder is going to dissolve more quickly. Step 2, slowly add 6 level measuring spoons, which is approximately 160 grams of All-For-Reef powder to the water while stirring constantly. Personally, I really like to use an inexpensive magnetic stirrer for this part so that I don't have to stand there breaking my wrist. Step number 3, funny enough, is to just keep on stirring. It can take quite a bit of time for all of the crystals to dissolve completely and for the solution to become clear. So just keep on going until that happens. If you are using a magnetic stirrer like I am, you can walk away and just check on it every few minutes. And once it's done, step number 4, it's fully dissolved, the solution's ready for dosing. You can store the solution in a BRS dosing jug or even a Bedex bottle for daily dosing by hand. But since it is just a one-part additive, you can easily automate your dosing with a single dosing pump, like the Comore X1 Pro Wi-Fi doser for added stability of your reef's alkalinity, calcium, magnesium, and trace elements. Dosing is really simple though, even if you are gonna do it by hand. Start by adding 5 milliliters of liquid All-For-Reef per 100 liters or 26 gallons of aquarium water daily, testing your alkalinity and increasing that daily dose by 2.5 milliliters until you reach your target alkalinity level in your reef tank, which for most of us will be somewhere between 7 to 9 DKH. While you certainly should test for calcium and magnesium periodically as well, the overall consumption rates of those elements is tied to alkalinity consumption, and All-For-Reef is balanced so that if your alkalinity is within range, your calcium, magnesium, and trace elements should be as well. So if dosing a single additive and spending more than 5 times less while doing it matches your reefing mantra, you can pick up some Tropic Marin All-For-Reef powder by clicking right here.